Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, April the 12th. This is Music 1302. Good to see all of you. I hope you had a nice Easter weekend for whatever that might have been, and that we're back now and we're kind of on the fast downhill slope to the end of the semester. We're trying to keep a little music in your life. Even if you're not at a keyboard or have access, you can pretend like you do. And then when you get a chance to be on a keyboard, you'll be able to at least do something. So today, in today's lesson, there are going to be two key words that you're going to have to listen for. And I'll tell you what they are as we go through the lesson, and those are what you're going to need to email me. If you haven't done last Thursday's lesson, that would be lesson number 20. You need to go back and run the video and answer the question at the end of it. Now we're going to start with some whole steps and some half steps, so let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, in our whole steps, those two half steps. A half step is like from C to C sharp and C sharp to D. So two half steps make a whole step. Today we're going to look at in the D pentascale. So we have a whole step and a whole step and a half step and then a whole step. And that's our configuration for all pentascales. So if I look on page 115, I can see that D pentascale. Would you please find that? If you don't have a piano, just pretend you do, and we're going to play it together with making sure our third finger is on F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you try it with me. Ready? Go. The next thing I want you to look at are intervals on page 116 and 117. We talked about those briefly last time, the interval of a fourth, the interval of a fifth, and the interval of a sixth. Let me show you what I mean. An interval of fourth is like from C to F. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. A fifth would be from C to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same in the left hand. 2, 3, 4. That's the interval of a fifth. Now, to play the interval of a sixth, we have to move out of our 5-note pentascale, like my fifth finger and my thumb just did, and like from C to A is the interval of a sixth. And if I play this, what TV network does it remind you of? Some clever marketing person did that. NBC. If you ever hear that, that's the interval of a sixth. That's how you know that. The one song I wanted you to look at for today was on page 119, and that's Oh Danny Boy. This is much simpler than some of the other things that we've done, but it starts with an interval of a fourth in the left hand in the full measure. It's in 4/4, 4 beats to a measure, quarter note gets 1 beat. It has 3 pickup notes, and then we start on the first measure. Let me play it for you, and you play right along with me, either real or imagined. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Interval fourth, left hand, tied over. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. There's that interval of a fourth again. notice that in the last three measures, I slowed down. That's what the RIT period stands for. And then I got softer with the diminuendo. Your first word to email me today is Irish, in honor of Danny Boy. Remember that, Irish. All right, there is your first word. Hope you remembered it. Now, move on to page 123, because we're going to really use our interval of a sixth on page 123, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And it comes especially in the left hand. And also in this piece, we're in that D pentascale. So you'll notice that there are lots of F sharps, and your third finger of each hand falls on F sharp. Now, I want you to look at the rhythm in the right hand part of The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I want you to clap it. You can do that even if you don't have a piano, and count it with me. Here we go. 4 beats and measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, tie, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, tie, 2, half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 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 rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, tie, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, 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 rest. Whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that was the rhythm of the right hand. Pretty strict, and I want you to pay attention to that. All right, in my left hand, there's my D, F sharp, and A, my D chord. Notice that's measures 1 and 2, and then measures 3 and 4, I have to move my thumb up 1 note. That makes my interval of a sixth from D to B. There's my interval of a sixth, all right? That's the left-hand part. It's pretty simple in this piece. Now, let's look at the right-hand part. I'm going to play it for you just like I clapped it. Watch the rhythm, especially in measures 5, 6, 13, and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tie. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look again at measures 5 and 6, 13 and 14, and see how those half notes were all even. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now, here's your second assignment for today. I've attached a YouTube video of The Lion Sleeps Tonight. I want you to do 2 things. I want you to listen for those rhythms like I played, especially in the first 2 measures, in measures 5, 6, 13, and 14. See how they may be the same or different as to what you hear on the recording. And I want you to make note of who is singing this group, because that's the second question of the day, is singing, who's singing the recording, the video that I sent you. That's your second question to fill in, to send me. All right, I'm going to take a few minutes, and I want you to listen to the Lion King video. I hope you enjoyed that. Now, I'm going to play it again, and I want you to listen to the rhythm in measures 1 and 2, but especially measures 5 and 6, and 13 and 14, and see how that differs from what you just heard in the video. Now I'm going to play the whole song so you can listen to it. The Lion Sleeps Tonight, page 123. 1, 2, 3, 4, tie. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's your assignment for next time. The first thing you have to do is to email me in the subject line the word Irish. And the second part of that email needs to tell me the name of the group that you just heard on YouTube. Play that. Make sure to watch again, watch the rhythm of The Lion Sleeps Tonight on page 123 and see how they kind of fudge with it a little bit on that video. We're trying to learn it the right way, and then after that you can do the other way, all right? On Thursday, we'll have our conference call at our regular class time, so I will try to send you the link information. If I don't, just remember we're going to be meeting at the regular class time on Thursday via WebEx, all right? Answer those two questions. Have a good day.